If your client is saying that they can't spend over a certain amount on ad spend, I'm going to show you how to make ads work with a minimal budget. Welcome back to another MVMT YouTube video. Today we're going to break down one of my older clients who was actually a personal friend of mine. He was doing a bit of part-time gutter cleaning on the side. So I just want to show you guys what results we got and how much money we were able to generate for Bailey and his business or Proline gutter cleaning in just a really short ad spend. So we're going to get into that. It's going to be a short YouTube video just showing you some of the ads, the results, things we did. This is an older client, so some of the dates might be out of whack, but that's all right. Let's get into it. All right, so this is Bailey from Proline Gutter Cleaning. Bailey is a personal friend of mine. He said, hey Anthony, I want to run some gutter cleaning ads to make some money on the side from what he was doing at the time. So realistically speaking, you're not gonna have this situation all the time with a client or whatever, but picture it in regards to a client coming to you and saying, hey, I only want to spend a little bit of money on ads for the month. How can I make it work? So I'm going to show you how you can make that work. We had our ad sets and our campaign. So our campaign was called Proline, and in this, the 1st of July to the 31st of July, we had 19 leads for $8.90 per lead, and we only spent $170. Like I said, Bailey was looking just to do something on the side, pick up some extra money for the gutters, and we were able to benefit off this because I said, hey, look, we're gonna charge a lower service fee because you're gonna be reasonable as well. You can't be charging a normal $500 to $1,000 service fee if they're only spending $190. Like, you gotta be a bit realistic with yourself at the same time. But what we did here is we said to Baz, hey, we're gonna go 5% or 10% commission and just $200 in a service fee, and he was absolutely fine with that in transparency. Bailey had also ran ads for himself before with another business, so we knew the expectations of what it was going to be. But it's very important here to be very transparent, because in the past I've had teams, my sales team, myself, overpromise to a client that was only willing to spend a minimum of $300 to $400, and that were expecting a massive returns, and obviously that created friction to where the relationship was damaged. But just being transparent, like, hey, if you want to spend this minimum amount of money, we're gonna hopefully generate X, Y, and Z. But what's gonna happen is it doesn't matter if the ads is getting leads at $3 to $4 or $5 per lead, it's gonna stop once that money's spent. So pretty much we only spent $170 for Bailey for this month, $8.99 per lead and 19 leads. These gutter jobs went from anywhere between $220 to $350. And where we went well is converting. We really went well on converting to speed to lead, and we weren't losing leads to just not picking up. But we'll get into why we were actually really successful in this campaign. So why I personally think we were successful in this is because, number one, we do what we normally do. You need to become really good with your creative. We have an in-house team that does all the creative. So what we've done is we've got stock footage from the internet, and we've put together this ad. You're not gonna be able to hear it, but you can like literally read the caption there and see the video. This, Bailey had never done any gutter cleaning before, had no experience. But what we did was we grabbed the stock footage from the internet and made it look really professional and really good. And then we backed it by a really strong offer, which being a free downpipe flush. With positioning yourself as a game changer in the ad space is your offer. Your offer is literally like all your ad. It's what's gonna get people to look at it, click on it, and everything creates scarcity as well. So what we did was a free downpipe flush. Anything you can do for free is always gonna be beneficial, because if you're gonna do something in the service anyway, you may as well advertise it for free. Like downpipes, there's like normally 1 or 2, 3 connected to the house. All Bailey does is run the water through it, make sure it's working properly. 2 minutes, and that's where people come in, they fill out the form like, hey, can I get the free downpipe flush with my gutter clean? Bang, that's where the interest is at, and that's how we get them to actually fill out the form. And then what we used was a bit of seasonal stuff here. We were heading into winter, or we were in winter at the time. So the number one cause of winter roof leaks, blocked gutters. Then now we're doing an away from motivator by saying that clogged gutters can resolve into roof leaks, and then a 200 gutter clean can turn into a $1,000, $2,000 job. So that is giving the people the away from motivation, like, oh, I need to fix this. This is a pain point. And then here, just a basic form as well. Your form doesn't need to be too compelling, especially if you're just getting started. What we normally do is a lead form, full name, number, and postcode. So obviously Bailey would know where they're at. We call them, goes through to our CRM, and then we book them in for a job after we quote them over the phone. And then we even added some new ads later in the month, like in the next month when Bailey really wanted to up his spend a little bit because he saw results. So that there is really how you maximize ad spend for a client that's not really willing to spend. You need to treat every dollar realistic, and realistically speaking as well, you only need to run one ad. Spreading 2 ads potentially for an ad spend of like $100 to $400 worth on ads is too thin. They're never going to exit the learning phase. It's not giving it enough opportunity to survive and exit that stage. So you need to be really smart and just run one ad if you're going to spend that low of a budget. And then you, realistically speaking, maybe once every 1 to 2 months when that ad starts to burn out, you'll see it because your cost per lead will go up. And then from there, what you do is just refresh it. Another creative. You use what worked last time, but then put it with new videos and new sounds, and then it will just hit different to people. And that there is how you maximize ad spend for a low ticket client.